watched for 48 HP as he makes it to the site, but Cloud is waiting for him here. And with such low health, well, that's not going to be ideal.
Definitely not the start they were looking for, but they do have an awful lot of the players just surrounding Navi. B gets a pretty damn good timing, and Obnoks has turned this back into a 2 versus 2. Now, the spike position's not great. I want to wipe that from my brain. Like, I was about to say, like, AslaN just running out like that was bad, but then Jady's just whipped hard.
Yeah, he's still trying to finish off this fight now because of it. AslaN gets that second chance at life. He's now half HP. And you can see everybody stalled out. Nobody wants to take that step out. Left. So vulnerable in these pistol rounds. Jady making his way around the right. It's being checked, but Obnoks can't connect the shot. AslaN eventually gets Jady taken down. And with such low HP on both players, it's really going to come down to who sees who first.
His goal in pretty much every single one of these rounds, and Navi are not afraid to pick up the pace.
Oh no, these guys are more than happy to bring it right over to the site right away. Plant going down here. The shock dart's still going to connect, but not for as much damage. Cloud's able to sneak away and get the heal. So big have a retake that they've got to go in for 5v5. The problem is they don't know where any of these players are, right? They're coming in here blind, clearing their angles with weaker weapons, and it goes about as expected with the rifles winning out on range. Very easy. The same thing I'd say for anyone who's from a non-native English background. It's quite difficult to play on a majority English-speaking team, which is why Navi is such a good project. You've got so many players here who can all just speak Russian, or they can speak whatever they want to. I doubt it's going to be English, but...
They're actually speaking French.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I was sort of implying it would be English as the other alternative. To be honest, there was no point in the last few minutes where I went, how can Navi communicate in Polish? Like, I'm pretty confident that it's going to be either English or Russian, but I don't know which one.
I'm almost certain it's Russian. I would be gobsmacked if it's not, because otherwise, yeah, it does seem a little pointless.
But it's... The whole point being that, you know, things...
A deep position being held by Twisten on that operator. But eventually someone on Big is going to have to go looking. Now, they found the information at least. There's another there, and Obnoks, he's actually just going to go in for the raw fight! Oh. He gets away with 3! I wasn't expecting anywhere near that much. I'm on Navi. This round looks over.
Yep, Twisten's on the way over with the op, though, and he's going to be caught. That's an opportunity, but Jady won't be able to fully convert. Leaving Duno to get this one away, and you know what, Tom? I don't know. No, I do know. He's not going to this.
Yeah. Such a... I feel like it's such a bad joke that everybody avoided it.
Banner in the works with that Viper's Pit on A. Navi taking super slow in a default, but you know nothing's going to happen when that pit's in play. 55 seconds left as they move towards B. Wall is up, but there's 3 players here already. Small gap in middle. Been left open for just a moment. Plant now secured. Yeah, Big are doing a very good job of just playing for the retakes. They don't overextend in these situations and give away kills. In fact, the only person that was really peaking was Twisten with the ult, and he's got the reward for it. Late rotate out of AslaN, catches dinkzj. This is really good stuff from Big.
And they're already on the defusal. Someone needs to try and do something about that. In fact, I think they're just going to stick it all the way. Had the wall up, nothing that the remaining players could do.
Really forcing them to play retake on A. Navi droning at just the right time to realize this, I think, after hearing the drone come down mid and noticing it, but they've lost dinkzj. I don't know that that's going to be worthwhile. That's a lot of post-plant lost. It's a lot of utility out of the round.
Yeah, I think they were definitely hoping that he'd be able to shut down any of those rotations. It leaves them a little bit thin on the flank as well. With 2 players coming in from that direction, it's going to become fairly difficult for all of these angles to be held, and Duno is in a pretty awful spot for this, reliant on SSK to find something, and actually, he gives him the information. Swing back around, and Duno then spots the second player as well. This has now gone firmly into Navi's favor as the remaining players were almost waiting for that flag. The correction from Jady. Another.
It's a 10-man brimstone, you know, it's what it's all about.
It's actually brimstone omen.
We've quad mollied the bomb. Don't worry, it's all good. If anyone looks at it, their eyes will burn. Like, it's good. Oh, this could be nasty. God B, if he gets the timing right.
Oh!
There you go.
Okay, he
He's got
did,
the
but his teammates didn't. Oh, this is just getting disgusting from Jady, but the trade's back. It's an absolute mess on the A site, and a res coming through, leaving just 2 players standing.
I think that was Jady's flash that even caught God B and blinded him up. Duno is down and out of this, so back to just 2 men standing. Cloud and Dinks having to get this one done inside the Viper's pit. They've committed to this. They want to make it work. AslaN's down already, but it's Dinks that's pushing forward. That's risky, and that's why with him down.
He's got his teammate watching for the upper position, but it definitely has its risks, especially with the drone. He has been spotted 100%, but I guess it doesn't matter. Kaspe's going to pick one out of the sky, can even delay with the wall for the rest of his teammates to arrive, and they've got a flank coming through as well. They know that this is an A-take.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that info has been telegraphed. Especially with the flank in play for Twisten. They're locked in, and he's not even content with just locking them in. He wants to rush all the way up behind.
30 seconds
Have himself a position on belts to use that operator, and he's going to be here just in time as well. Spike is going to be moving forward. Oh, this is Twisten's round. This is so easily Twisten's round. Spike's moved to the left, though, for some reason or other. So, in fact, Twisten gets nothing.
This is Twisten.
Okay. Okay. Cancellation of the ult. That's really nice. What the hell, Jady? So no Hunter's Fury for you, God B, but Jady has gone down. Luckily, they can res him in theory, but oh, that could have been nasty. Still, though, the problem emerges. Twisten is around here. Players can peek from up top. Cloud is dealing with them. Another challenger steps up, and this time he will. The defensive side, at least today, seems to be doing pretty damn well, Tom, on this map, but it's not how we traditionally expect things to be going. Navi, they're going to have to put up a good defense of their own. Starts here in the pistol with Big, super slow. Oh, the timing for Duno as he decides to push forward, but it was in combination with Jady, and that utility ends up grabbing AslaN. It's a disgusting start.
Jady wanting to brawl, and well, Twisten, he should have almost closed this round out. Still challenging though, a little bit low on HP. Obviously doesn't have a lot to start with, and still just basically trying to dominate the space. In fact, takes the head clean off of Dinks, and well, now up to his Jet counterpart to try and get something done here.
Yeah, well, he's got more than enough players to take down. Not like you're really going to be excited about saving in this scenario. You know? Oh, God! What a shot, man. Okay. Coming in on the site, Twisten is low, but not low enough that he's one hit. He's going to still take 2. Oh, my God! You know, it's 12-4. You've got so many chances to close it out on the attack. So this is definitely a, well, if Navi win a swing round, it could put them back on the map. But if they lose, it's very much an all-in scenario.
Stay down.
Well, Twisten already kicking things off. As said, like I definitely don't have my doubts when it comes to his attacking side, but he has been traded out. Now, bear in mind, this is not so much of a bonus round for them. They are definitely gunning to win this one more so than they necessarily would be when they have those SMGs in play. Still getting that information, though, and actually, that's going to be the screen down for at least a little bit longer. I imagine that it was patient play anyway after getting that early trade, and especially with the position of Obnoks, I don't believe there's any utility there to stop him. He can just walk all the way through.
And that's exactly what he's going to do. In fact, even spotting Jet now in towards their spawn. Good information to play with. Here comes a flash up high. That might prompt Obnoks to peek out if he wasn't being wall banged by SSK. And now here he comes, but SSK is ready. 3 versus 3. Spike still not planted, and the planter goes down. Another kill coming through, and Navi have the lead. 10 seconds left. B's gonna charge forward. He'll find the first. Down to the classic. The player's in the corner. He's not gonna be able to play.
The other teams, and then it really just comes down to head-to-head round difference and someone else having to work it out. Twisten actually is suppressed, so he takes full damage there. Oh no! Oh, what? What? Okay, that's ridiculous. They've just got 3 kills off the back of pistols. I was ready to call this a day! Jady! Oh my god.
Well, 12-4 was what we were.
1v5. Let's go.
Yeah, that's not how that round was supposed to go. Gabi has had a nice little clutch in the previous round. Maybe that was the call. He was like, "Ooh, I kind of like that. It felt good to clutch." Guys, can I do it again? Y'all just run forward and die to pistols. Let Jady just headshot you all. In fact, their patience pays off. Jady gives away the aggression. And in fact, I don't know how Dings got caught there.
Ooh,
Twisten
okay.
just cannot be stopped, man.
Yeah, he's looking like a different beast when it comes to this attacking side. And that's a huge problem for Navi. They're already struggling what they were against Obnoks. Okay, maybe he's handed over his the individual skill to Twisten for the round, because had a chance there. Instead, at least bringing things back into, well, I don't want to say a competitive standpoint, but a workable one, especially with the res. That's just dirty. I feel gross that you've done that, Gabi. Just using your ult to cancel their res. Duno, again, bringing things back, but it's now coming down to the time. He needs to try and kill off these remaining couple of players, and Mitch, they're just waiting.
Yep. No need for them to peek at this point. You know, it needed quite a big miracle to really get away with this, and even thought about going. I think Gabi's going to use it up.
You can just see any utility just being used just to make sure that nobody can really push off the back of this. Cloud also going to win the duel versus Twisten. That was, I believe, towards Tube, so they've held this down. The main problem, 30 seconds left. He's just going to be waiting, and, well, instead, it's just going to be a trade.
Why did he back off? Why, he had a judge. He walked back. You saw the damage it did there, right? Like, on that first guy, it maybe did 70, 80, but if he was stood in the doorway, I'm pretty sure he would have killed both easily. Weird.
Oh! It's a magic trick. He's dissipated, but Jady's still going. The flash not bad, but they're both in that corner. He's going to try and take the fight, and it's just a trade. Dink's a little bit further away to try and take this fight, and he's not going to be able to.